Well, we've got an active weather pattern yet again as we've got very warm, unstable air over us today and tomorrow, especially giving us some isolated thunderstorms. We've already seen some of this activity earlier today, and it's likely to ramp up a little bit as we get into the early afternoon time frame. In fact, unsettled all the way through Wednesday morning, and then things start to get nice Wednesday evening into Thursday. Earlier today, we're tracking a tornado watch that is impacting much of Georgia. Very likely that the Weather Service will extend that across our area as we go into this afternoon because of some of these isolated thunderstorms that do have a chance of potentially becoming severe. You can see it's been pretty active already with a medium risk for much of our viewing area today in the yellow here that some of those thunderstorms could become severe. The main concern are pretty strong winds and isolated hail, but some rotation inside some of these storms is also possible. As we go throughout the day tomorrow, we're looking at more widespread thunderstorm activity with a better chance that some of those could also become severe. So we'll continue to watch that. And then Wednesday morning, that decreases to a lower chance, but still you can see we're just going to be unsettled for the next couple of days. Those storm impacts today and tomorrow, really the main threat right now are strong winds and isolated hail. The risk for flooding is low. There'll be some ponding on area roads, of course, and we could get some heavy downpours, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 right after the other. And by tomorrow, we could see some flooding, but I don't think it's going to be widespread enough to really bump that up to high just yet. The risk for tornadoes right now is low, but it is still there as some of these thunderstorms are going to be pretty powerful as they march across our area toward the real heating of the day, which is that time of day you really don't want to see this happen, right? But here we go. As we go throughout this afternoon, we're going to see these isolated thunderstorms, and then as we go until late tonight, things start to stabilize, or at least settle down, I should say. We're still going to remain unstable, and as we go into tomorrow mid-morning and early afternoon, we're going to start to see those isolated thunderstorms start to head our way again with that chance that some could become severe. Not as big a threat by Wednesday as a front pushes through, but by Wednesday night, things will be calmer across the area for sure. In terms of how much rain we are expecting, well, it's going to be 1/2 inch on average for those of us that do see rain, but I just want to let you know not everyone is going to see one of these isolated thunderstorms. It will be numerous enough that we want to give you a heads up, but don't think that every single person out there is going to see one of these. They are pretty isolated as we go throughout the next couple of days. Temperature-wise, we're going to stay warmer than average. Highs in the mid and upper 70s today. We'll be closer to 80 degrees tomorrow. Very muggy, very humid. That finally settles down Wednesday evening. And as we get into Thursday, Friday, and the weekend, boy, is it going to be nice. Talk about a string of good weather after all of these storms. It will be very well deserved.